Welcome back to the Metal Lounge. I'm joined by Mirza from SIAMESE. How you doing?
Hello, thank you. Very nice. Now I just got something to eat. I had the worst hangovers on the whole tour because my head was telling me it was the last, but it wasn't. We have one more show. And I got carried away.
Bless you. That's what tour's about, though, right? If you're not having fun, then why else are you doing it?
Yeah, I mean, moderately. I mean, what is it now? We've been touring, being a touring band for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
I thought it was longer than that. Is it?
We've been a band for a long time, but it really kicked off just pre-corona. And in the beginning, it was crazy. Every night.
You big party goers then? Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I think everybody who knows us, has toured with us, would say that's like a characteristic about us, is that we do have a lot of fun on tour. And I think for us, it's necessary.
Yeah.
Because it's, you drive 14 hours to play 30 minutes and do it again.
There's a lot of time to have a few drinks and have a good time, isn't there? And bond with other bands. Like you guys were just with Bury Tomorrow, weren't you? What are they party goers?
They are, but not in the sense like us Vikings. But they are. But what they really are is they're really, really nice. And like I had Tom come up on stage every night, sing a song with me, and
I saw that the harmonies were spot on. Yeah,
fuck yeah,
it was really cool. I thought he was the singer. He's got an amazing voice.
He's taking the lead there, and we didn't even rehearse it. I just did it. He didn't know it was coming.
You guys were locked in. Did you drag him up?
It was really nice. It was really nice, and yeah, but they are very, very nice humans, and we always have fun with them. It's just second time. Hopefully not the last. This has been the best run we've had for UK for a while.
Really? That's awesome, man.
Yeah, now here at the Metal Lounge. I love you guys' podcast.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for checking it out.
You are rage baiting yourself to success. I love it.
That's the way to do it.
I love it. It's confrontations after confrontations.
Yeah. We just give our honest opinions, really. Are
you musicians?
I play a bit of music, like I played in bands. I was going to say it's such a small world because I was looking at your label, Prime Collective, is it?
Yeah.
And you guys looked after, or I don't know if you still do, a band called Distant.
Yeah.
And I was like, I played with those guys.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So you're in Brighton. Yeah.
Deathcore?
I'm more metalcore.
Okay.
But yeah, I can do some breeze.
But no, I mean, I lost my train of thought there because you were breathing at me. But yeah, I've been working with this thing for a couple of years. Some very nice guys.
Are they still with you then? Are they
somehow?
Where are they from? They're from like
Holland.
Holland, that's it. Yeah.
Holland. No, what I was saying was like, I when I see your podcast, I see that the opinions you have are similar to what other band dudes have.
Yeah.
Like the way you go in depth with the way you treat the records and how you talk about them is, I can almost tell that somebody's playing music.
Thank you, man.
I really like that about the podcast, and that's...
Thanks so much. Yeah, I just love music. I love nerding out on it, and I love like looking who's behind it and just to look at it in detail and just to tell it how it is, really. Like, I started this podcast just to kind of chat shit, basically.
How long have you been doing this then?
Not long, just over a year. It was like last July, roughly. And yeah, just been trying to put out content every day.
I see, you're really fucking active. It's been great, man. You do a podcast because you're a nerd? That's it?
Pretty much, yeah. I like to build something and like give back to the community and do something cool. I don't know what. I'm just going to see where it goes and just keep chatting shit, basically.
Trial and error, brother. And it's just like, it's the same with the bands. Like, we're also content creators now.
Yeah, I know. You have to be.
It fucking sucks. It really does. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. You guys have a TikTok account, don't you?
Yeah.
The discomfort is rife.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable, to be honest, to have to do that. I feel like already we have so many things we have to have on our plate as musicians.
Yeah,
like
without the content.
Yeah, from before. Like, you have to understand marketing. You have to understand the practicalities of creating a tour. You have to write the music. You have to do your own music videos. You have to do everything. And now, not only do we have to do content, the labels and the managers of this world are asking us to be marketing specialists as well.
Yeah, you as well. I heard you're the worst for it, telling your bands.
Yeah, right? But no, in all honesty, it's come to this point where it's so fucking lazy, the labels and it's just like, go out there and do something, and it can come out so uncomfortable and dishonest. And instead of spending time trying to figure out your your own honest, very generic feelings and how you can say that in a profound and a new way. You spend time on thinking about what caption would work for virality, and thinking that if you do that you will have it made, but that's very rarely the case. And I as I work with bands, I see it so much, like they get drained from having to do content, and it's so I know they say like don't worry about how many likes you get, but we're human.
I feel like it's almost more important to have a content creator in the band than a bassist now.
That is pretty much the truth.
Yeah, like bassists are dying out and content creators are like the most important person in the band now.
There's a lot of bands recently that didn't have a bassist on.
I know, yeah. They probably have a content creator though.
Yeah, because they're on tour. Probably that's why. But it's crazy, and I think it's a shame. But it is the way the world rolls, and that's it is what it is.
I suppose like we're from a bit of an older generation, whereas the younger generation may not know any better. But I think it's harder for when you know what the music industry used to be like, and it's changed so much from getting your music video out. It's like music videos are dying now, which is such a shame because I love a good music video.
100%, and it's so fucking expensive compared to what you can spend your money on content-wise too. But it's some things are changing, but some things are not. I mean, the music is still king.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you do the good music, you'll get there. I'm just surprised sometimes how easily the consumer is. How easy it is to fool them. Like
because people are so passive on their phones, they're not actively kind of searching. They don't even use the search bar. It's just like, oh, what's my algorithm going to feed me? I'll lap that up.
Just all that AI music that's out, and just people doing covers and sounding really. You can hear that blatantly. The auto-tune, everything is just, it's all there, but people just love it. If the lighting is right, and you're a good-looking young man,
they can't get enough of it.
No, they just want that. And I'm not a good-looking young man, so I'm trying my best, but it's getting hard out there.
Nah, you're a good-looking young man. I'm sure of it.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, but it's fun.
So, what is it like working at your label? Like, what's your like day-to-day look like working at a label? Like, is it quite hands-on? Like, do you look after many bands? Like, just walk me through it.
We have quite some bands on our label right now, doing really well. Almost building. We consider our label as a talent factory and not kind of the place you end because there's bigger players and we cannot compete with that type of budget. So I have approximately maybe 8 to 10 bands on the label, and I have 3 people who work there.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly the guy who just takes decisions. So I'll be running the band, I'll be doing the management and the label on the side, I'll be writing stuff for other people. So I basically have 4 legs to stand on, and the label side of things is where I just go in and say, well, how much money do we spend on this record? When do we release it? How do we release it? Is there a tour? Can I hook them up with a tour? Because obviously, being a touring musician, I do have some ins. Yeah. And always on the lookout. But I'm always on the lookout. And when I look, it's like you have to have like 10,000 monthlies or 2,000 monthlies. That's it. Because if I go above that, especially British people, you guys are crazy, man. Once you get past that 50,000, you want big bucks for it.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. It's weird how that's a currency now, isn't it? The monthly listeners.
Of course.
I've been looking at it for quite a long time, actually. I nerd out about it. It's quite sad how addicted I am to checking it. But like, it's weird how it's actually become a thing, hasn't it, in the industry? Like, people will actually sort out headline and who's supporting based on monthly listeners a lot of the time, and tour packages. It's 100%. Crazy like 100%. How quickly that's come around,
and it doesn't always translate.
No, and people can pay for it as well. Like, there is playlists out there, there's bots and stuff. Like, true. It can be fudged.
That's true. Like, every AI artist is fudged, but also it could go the other way around. We have you'll have artists like Straight From The Path who have 100,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah,
they can still, even though they're ending the career now, but they could at that time still do
very good tours,
900 tickets.
Well, they were below 100,000 for quite a while as well.
Exactly.
They were like, but I suppose it depends who you know in the industry as well, doesn't it?
True, especially for them. But I mean, there are bands who have low monthlies but still have a really, really big live gathering.
Yeah,
people and
ticket sales is a big currency as well,
that's
isn't it?
The biggest.
Yeah, they're the biggest.
It is. I think that's where the money is.
But that's a bit more smoke and mirror sometimes, because I've heard bands kind of lie about it sometimes, and they can get on a really good tour and it's like, well, you're already here.
Yeah.
But you only get so far on lies, I suppose.
Yeah, and then they take that picture with that really wide lens.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Mom,
there's 1,000 people
we made
there.
it.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, the label side thing, I take the decisions.
You sound like a very busy guy, to be honest. Like, you must love music.
Nah, not that bad.
You used to love music.
Listen, yeah, you know what? I'm actually appalled and shocked by my Spotify yearly numbers.
Oh, really?
They're so low.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Who was number one?
I don't know. Probably myself. Probably myself.
Probably Afterlove.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I love Afterlove, by the way.
Thank you.
It's
thank
fucking
you.
brilliant. Like,
Thank you.
a lot of solo artists release stuff. I won't name any names, but like, I'm a bit underwhelmed. I'm like, meh, that's cool. But like, when I heard Afterlove, I was like, it blew me away, honestly. Like,
nice.
the Copenhagen closure has been on repeat, like,
nice.
a lot of this year. It's awesome, man. What possessed you to start that? Being a touring, a label manager, and you're in Siamese, as if you haven't got enough on your plate. Like,
I basically, I think what happened was, and this is maybe a little bit the longer story than you would ask for, but it was basically, I was trying to find the creative child again. I've been doing so many records for myself with Siamese, but also for other people, and it was becoming kind of a
job, a chore.
Yeah, but I was just not enjoying it, and I wanted to change some stuff, and obviously we did change some stuff also internally in the band. We are now 4, and it's just, I just wanted to do something where I was like completely comfortable, had a lot of fucking self-esteem about it, and just did it. Just didn't overthink it. Didn't, and there was no expectation bound to that project.
Yeah.
It could happen, whatever. And I just did it, and just to see the reaction when I just let go. And the thing about that EP is not one revision has been made. Like,
really? Wow.
This is the track, these are the vocals. That's it. Put it out. Not just be a little bit hip hop about it. Just see what happens.
Quite surprising, because they're not like super simple tracks. Like, there's quite a lot going on in there sometimes. So but did you just build on it? Like, you were like,
no, I was just like, they just give me a track, and you know how I work. I'm not an instrumentalist myself, so I was just, give me a track. I want, this is the reference, this is what I want to do, this is the type of music. And then I had some producers like Zach from Rain City Drive.
I was going to say, who was it? Was it Zach? Ah, cool.
Yeah,
I like Rain City Drive.
Zach
cool.
from If Not For Me, so double Zach. And then Luca from 1056 also did a track.
Oh, nice.
And I was just like, I want this type of music. And they were like, okay, cool guy. And came back to me a couple of weeks later. This is what I got. I was like, that's cool. Let's just roll with that.
It sounds like so premium. I thought it had a similar production standard to Elements in a way. Was anyone involved on Elements?
Chris. Chris was mixing it.
Yeah.
Chris was mixing it. So, and he did all other records. So that's probably why. Yeah. But yeah, but
no, congrats on that record. Honestly, it's really cool piece of work. Like, that's definitely going to be in the rotation for a couple of years at least.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm currently working on some new stuff as well, and hopefully it's going to be done very soon.
The work never stops.
Nope.
A hard-working guy. Like, I don't think you can take breaks in the industry, can you? Though it's like, well, I suppose you can up to a point.
Yeah.
But the bands that get the best rewards and tours and stuff are the bands that work hard and are always putting out music and stuff. But it's good to find the balance, as you said, because if you lose that spark, then it's like, it's uncomfortable. You want to make music authentic to you, especially as a singer.
Yeah, and the things that the lyrics and all that. But I think that the most important part for me was to be just I have a job where I can be a child. As a grown ass man, I can be a child, because that is what creativity is for me. Is when I go, that would be fun if I did this. Oh yeah, that would be fun too. It's just like anybody who paints or whatever, just creates from
engages your imagination. Yeah,
imagination, your mind. It just comes from somewhere. You don't know from where. It just comes from somewhere.
I heard a podcast the other day, Lionel Richie, and he was saying how it's about receiving sometimes. Like, you don't even think about what you're going to make. You're almost receiving a signal, and that's creative. That's a form of creativity.
It's so crazy. Like, and you go into the booth and you have this melody, and all of a sudden you have these words, and these words, they make sense. Why do they make sense? Why did I utter this sentence like Shape of Water or whatever it was. Like on this new record we have Break Me Till I Drown. I had no clue what that meant.
What realm did it come from?
Yeah, no, I just build like the whole concept around Break Me Till I Drown.
I love that.
And it's just like that's just amazing.
I think some people have that and some people don't. Like some people are like quite tactical and they'll draw from different references and they're more academic, let's say.
Yeah.
And then some people are more left brain and creative and they pluck things from the air and they receive.
Yeah.
So would you say you're more on that side?
For sure. I can't tell you how many times I felt like an imposter because I'd go in and they'd be like, when I'm working for somebody else and they're like, can you do a melody and some, and I go in and say, no. Oh, that took 3 minutes. And they're like, oh, is that it? I'm like, I mean, I can do 5 more, but I'm pretty sure this is it.
That was the one.
That was the one, right? I just, and I just look at people and they're like, okay, I mean, okay.
I think that's come from lots of practice and trial and error though, hasn't it? Because it's like, how long have you been writing music for?
15 years.
I'm sure it didn't come that easy at first, but it's like that creative muscle. It's almost like you flexed it, and now you're at a point where you can utilize it.
100%. Experience is everything. And if you listen to the first record we ever did, which is We Are the Sound from 2010, oh my lord, there's so much.
Not proud of that.
No, so many mistakes we made. So much. I was 21, 20, and I was at my era where I was trying to tell everybody else how the world should be, and I've really moved away from that. It really does not speak to me to point fingers too much. I do it sometimes, but
you had to go through that to get to where you are now.
Exactly.
It's progression. I like looking back at artists' previous work and just see how their viewpoint on the world has changed. It's interesting if you're really into a band, and not all artists need to like talk about politics or the world.
I just don't know enough. I just don't. That's why I think there's a saying, right? You know what you don't know or something. That's when you're really smart, and that's why I realized I don't know enough to defend what I'm saying. True. So I steered away from that and just became an old ass emo boy instead. And just keep dwelling on my own feelings and hurting myself again and again for every record.
Yeah, you get run through the mill digging into that hole sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So let's speak a little bit about the new Siamese stuff. So I know you've teased some stuff. How's that feeling? The new Siamese record.
It's so good. It feels really really nice because this process has been so that I've been involving the other guys as well, much more than before. Before it was me and Andreas writing the songs, and then the other guys kind of just learned the songs and played them. So I've been involving them in the process, and they've been really, really responsive. It's been good, and I've been working with a guy called Mess who plays in Cold Culture.
Cool.
And we've been working on these songs, and he just really, really gets what I want. And this new record I had. And this is another thing, like back in the day when we did records, we always ripped off like pop music. We were like, oh, The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, oh, this is fucking even Noah Sebastian. He said when he did the Death of Peace of Mind, he was just listening to a lot of The Weeknd. Today, I would say we have so many good rock bands and metal bands who are doing insanely cool creative stuff that I'm just like, damn, I'm just gonna listen to these guys because they fucking know what's going on. So like a guy like Landon from The Plotting You.
Oh, I love Landon.
I tried to work with him. We were just about to do it, and then he had to renovate his studio. I think.
No way.
I would have loved that. Which reminds me, the new Acres album is really flying under the radar.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Oh, so good.
I
think he did the whole album.
Yeah,
so good.
I didn't realise Landon did production. I only learned that recently. He's done some other bands as well, hasn't he? He's got his fingers in many pies.
You can always hear when he's been doing something because you can also hear in the melodies. This is something he would have sung as well. So
it's really nice to see they're getting their plaudits as well. Like they've got like 3 million listeners now.
Band,
like
such
it's
a
crazy.
Band. My favorite band right now.
Really?
Hands down, 100%.
Did you like their latest single? It was it's the
Silence. Yeah.
Silence. Yeah, that's cool.
Loved it. Love the way he's standing there with the guitar. Also, he has that capability of really putting his voice really out there.
Very abrasive.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's
the
so
fry.
You can just feel it in your fucking heart. Like, oh my god,
it's almost like hard to listen to. It's like
it is.
It's
I
like glass.
I like that. No, they're like my favorite band right now.
They're awesome.
I've been listening to a lot of Silent Planet. I'm just a sucker for everything they did on their last record.
Antimatter, that is a banger.
Yeah. And always like I took Applauding You, Silent Planet, Paris, and who would I say? Health.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah.
So like those were my 4 kind of references. I want to do a record that would sound like 4 of those bands. And they stick together.
A bit of industrial then.
Yeah. With my vocals too, right? So what happened was the heavy songs got really heavy, and the softer songs, which you've not have many of, but the softer songs kind of will let them be soft. It's like sometimes when you're in this band, you just lose patience. And I just, we need a breakdown. We need some guitars. We need to do something.
Super dopamine.
But this time I just let it roll because I was really confident in the lyrical concepts that I was doing. I really liked what I wrote. So it's like the lyrics are strong enough to carry this song, where I was not as sure before.
Sometimes you just got to let the song breathe a bit, haven't you? And just like,
especially an album. This is the first time I've ever done a full album.
Really? How come?
We always write 1 or 2 songs.
You just build them up. Yeah,
just 1 or 2 songs. Release them as singles. Another 2 songs, release them as singles. Just like the Spotify era. So tiring. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate all the singles.
It is nice to listen to an album. Like I actually struggle with this now. Like I sometimes will not listen to the singles too much because I don't want it to ruin it. Like when Bring Me or Falling in Reverse, like all the singles are already out. But by the time the album comes out, I'm skipping them because I'm like, I'm done with that now.
Same with the latest, not the latest Sleep Token, but the last Sleep Token album. But they did the first 6 songs were singles. Yeah, I think the first 6 songs were singles, and then the next 6 songs were not. And I only listened to that half because you grow tired because obviously you're gonna hear that song 100 times, and then.
It's not bad when the album's a bit longer, like Sleep Token. But when it's like 10 or 11 tracks and you've heard 7 of them, it doesn't feel like a new album day, does it? Because like I come from like the new metal era. Like that's when I got into metal, and I remember like getting the CDs and reading the lyrics and like looking at everything. And it's nice to just like have a new experience from front to back. But
it could have a comeback though.
Yeah, I think like the caveat is, I suppose you do find that if you find a new band, an unknown band, and then you're like, you can still get that feeling. Yeah. But when it's one of your favorite bands, you're not going to not listen to their latest single.
True.
It's so hard to resist.
But I feel like the long form in general is probably going to make a comeback because we have so many quick things in our lives. Yeah. That people, just like podcasts, people want to go back to that.
Yeah, that's true.
And really just fucking let their brain rest a bit. And I
hope you're right about that.
Probably not. I'm just an old fart over here. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's your opinion on anonymous bands? Because we see them like all the time now.
We
like,
need more.
So
we need
many.
more masked bands. I love masked bands. Come on now. Now every freaking label guy or management guy
is like, get me a masked band.
Looking like. In general. I do respect people who really pull it off. Obviously, there are some great examples.
Yeah,
but most of the time, it's just weird, and to me, even just being staged, like, and I have nothing against a band like Ice Nine Kills because it works. But even when I see lower like bands do that, I just can't get into it. But that's because of the authenticity.
Yes.
Do you feel it authentic, or do you feel like this is something they're doing to get big?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the big difference, and it always comes across a little bit cheesy, I think. And I think that we're almost like, I'm always looking for the next thing, and like I was kind of done with masked bands a few years ago, and now the bands are finally coming out from that era, and I'm just like, I'm kind of just bored of it personally.
Yeah.
It's just. Get a new thing. Like, I'm sure there's something else you could do.
It's that thing. Are you doing it to get big, or are you doing it because it's part of what you are trying to convey, a universe or something?
Well, they're always going to say they're doing universe, but yeah, the intention is probably, we just want to be the next Sleep Token.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of masked bands. We have one right now in the UK who's doing really well.
Yeah.
Who everybody knows who is.
Yeah.
And it clearly works somehow. It doesn't sit completely right with me.
Me neither. I thought you were being serious at first. So we need more.
I'm from Denmark. We're very sarcastic people.
I love that. I was going to talk about Denmark. Like, did you guys like obviously tour quite a lot in the Denmark scene? Like, educate me a little bit about the Denmark scene.
So we are Siamese, and we are currently the biggest heavy band in Denmark.
Hell yeah, flex.
oh shit, I forgot. Volbeat, King Diamond. Lars Ulrich is pretty much bigger than us. Vola is bigger than us. DAD is bigger than us. Who else?
What about modern metal? Maybe the biggest modern metal band.
Probably the 8th biggest heavy metal.
That's still pretty good though. Yeah. The top 10.
No, if we're talking strictly core, we're doing pretty well. But Denmark does not have a core scene.
No,
not at all.
It's more like Viking metal, like horde metal.
They like death metal.
Death metal.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's just not sitting right with them because death metal was kind of the thing that settled the scene back then. So it's really difficult. I tried to do festivals. I did 2 editions during Corona. You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
I did a Prime Fest. It's called Prime Fest. Called the Prime Fest. And that year, I had Sleep Token, Bad Omens, Issues, Agent Fresco, and
Jesus.
I can't remember the other. And Sleep Token was the bottom. This was
No
2020. This was 2020.
That's crazy.
That was a sick lineup,
Wow.
and it was going really well. And then Corona came, and we had to close it down. It was it was like a 600 cap room festival, really small.
Did it not go ahead?
No,
in the end,
it got cancelled.
Oh, wow.
Both years got cancelled. The next year, I got While She Sleeps, and that got cancelled too. And by that time, I tried to do it again. And then
Did you put on the festival?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
3 times. I tried.
Oh,
it never
hell.
happened.
Sorry about that.
Man, the 3rd time I can't believe it. The 3rd time it was a fraud. It was somebody he just stole everything from the venue, and it was so
No
crazy.
way.
And I was stuck
God.
there with the agents. They were so pissed at me.
Jesus, that's cursed.
So no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, that is cursed. 3 times.
Never again.
3 times, and I had fucking Sleep Token on my lineup.
Oh, that is mental.
Now you can't even get them on the biggest festivals in the world because they want to do their own stadium shows.
Yeah, they're having a big moment right now. It's
gonna last for a long time.
You reckon?
Oh yeah.
This is like one of the biggest ascendancies I've seen in a long time.
They're gonna be bigger than Slipknot in 10, 15 years.
You reckon?
Of course.
That's a bold claim.
Of course. Trust me, they're gonna.
Of course, I suppose because Slipknot
they are way more commercial than Slipknot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's gonna make a lot of sense.
Slipknot are a lot cooler though.
I mean, I've been on tour with Corey, and I can only agree.
Have you?
Yeah, we
No
were
way.
on tour with him last year.
That's amazing.
It's fun though, being on tour with really big acts. We've been on tour with Korn and
Catering.
Yes, for sure, better catering, especially in this country. What is up? Why can't we just have a little bit of chips and an apple? It's always buyouts. And
don't ask me.
That's crazy. No, we were on tour with Corey Taylor, and it's funny to me. The bigger the artist gets, the bigger the artist you tour with, the nicer they are.
Yeah.
So
less ego.
So welcome. Of course, he's multi-millionaire. So what's he got to be mad about? But they are so nice, man. I mean, even like Korn, when we toured with them, and Head was just like coming down to our backstage and being like, "Great show," and it's like, and he meant it because he saw the whole thing. I saw him on the side, pissing my
amazing,
pants.
man.
And Corey too was standing there. And
did you ever look back on one of those tours and be like, "I can't believe I went from there to here"?
I'm probably gonna do that in a couple of years, but right now, everything's just happening all the time.
Too fast to look back.
Yeah, it's every fucking 6 months there's a new tour. But I can already feel now that the fact that we played I'm from Eastern Europe, and we played these Eastern European countries on that tour. And me having done that as a refugee from '92 from a Bosnian war, and being like, oh, now I'm here doing this in that area, that was crazy. That was like, my brother was like, "You're playing that venue?" And that's crazy. Like, because my mom, like the first 10 years of our musical career, my mom thought I was doing drugs. I was selling drugs, not doing drugs. She thought I was a dealing.
Really? Oh my God.
She was like, "Who's listening to this?" That was her fucking. I was like, "Mom, there is a chance this could work out." She's like, "Nah, are you dealing drugs?"
That is hilarious.
She believes me now, but I had to show some pictures.
It's a different world though, like from what your mum can like relate to. Like how can you even explain what's going on?
The first 5 years,
there's no
like,
chance.
"Can you just get a job, please? Just do something else." I'm like, "Mom, I want this." So, but yeah, I understand her. I mean, from what we come from a war-torn country where there's so much insecurities about everything, even just putting food on the table. Me going off and being like, "Oh, I want to do metal." And she's like, "Well, okay, I guess."
Well, you've got such a drive about you, like just made music your whole life, really, haven't you? You're not just a musician, like you're a songwriter and you're a label So you've gone full in. Like a lot of people dip their toes in, they're like, oh, why isn't this working out? But you've really, taken this on board and
It's because I was shit at music first. I swear to God, my music wasn't that good, but I really wanted to make it happen. So I started working around it. I just started, being there, being here, being everywhere, booking my own shows, doing my own label. I even fucking reviewed other people's bands so I could get a foot in, so reviewers would see our band.
You've been grinding your whole life.
I did everything. I did any cheat code I could get into. I did it. It left me with a lot of knowledge, of course.
What advice would you have for sort of people that are maybe from less fortunate positions and looking to get their band to that next level?
I worked for free for a lot of the time. That's gonna sound horrendous, but most people in creative industries work for free.
Yeah.
And I worked for free for 4 years, almost full time. And I listened to what was being said to me, but I was never too impressed. The thing that happens to a lot of bands is when a label reaches out to them for the first time, or an agent does, and gives them a shitty deal, you're just like, oh my God, let's do it. This could be it. This could be it. It's tempting. When things really started to kick off for me was I was thinking, I am the boss of this, and I need people to work for me. And how do I do that? And I'm not sure I'm there yet. I'm probably somebody in my chain who feels that I'm working for them. But that was like my thing. As soon as I got like, okay, I need everybody to work for me and not the other way around. I'm not here to please a label. I'm not here to please my manager or my agent. It's the other way around.
It's a mindset.
You have to do that to yourself. And that's alpha omega, I think.
Mindset, just you're the boss.
Be brave. Be a little bit brave.
There's no way to cheat it, is there? You have to kind of grind. Yeah. You have to do the time in order to see success.
But also what I figured out way too late. Like the first 6 years of my career were just a waste of time. I did not spend enough time on the music. I did not think that the product was that important.
It's an easy mistake to make, to be honest, in this day and age. Yeah,
I just didn't think that going in and really thinking about what you were about to say and create. I wasn't honest in my lyrics until 2018 or something.
And did you find that when you started, you saw an immediate difference?
Once I wrote Ocean Bed, and once we did Ablaze, where I was going deeply into some, because it's very difficult for a young man to write some very tender and personal vulnerable lyrics, put it in front of the other four guys and be like, I thought about this thought, I had this thought in my head, I don't want to talk about it, I'll write it.
Deeply personal.
Exactly. But once I started doing that actually set something off. So I would say to an artist as well, besides the mindset, try and be as honest as you can in your music.
That's really good advice. I think no one, like, I feel like we're experts of humans. Like when someone's singing, you can sort of tell when they're not being genuine. I don't know what it is, but when they are, it's like you're able to bond with that person, relate to that person, and it just makes the music so much more powerful.
And it's a very true statement that people buy into the person, the what you are telling the world and how you're telling it. That's what they want, at least from a customer base. If you say like ticket wise and all that, if they can relate to you. I always go around saying we are probably the best support band right now, but we've been supporting everyone, and I think the way it works for us is that we connect real quick with people, and I have an idea like 25% of our fan base is because we're down at that merch and we're running around talking to everyone, giving hugs and giving high fives and listening to people and what they have to say.
That's awesome.
That's also a part of it. Be pretty accessible, but take care of yourself.
No, I can't wait to see you guys live. Like I've heard a lot of good things, and from the videos I saw the other day, you gave the mic to the security guard for the "This is not a song, this is a motherfucking mosh pit." That was so iconic. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before. Like
he got it. Thank God he got it. It would
yeah,
have been awkward.
It's a little bit out of time, but we'll let him off.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was so cool, man.
I feel really comfortable up on stage, and I sometimes it's off when I get a little bit too drunk. It's off, but I'm pretty in tune with the room, and that's been giving me some really good advantages, especially when you're support. There's nothing I say this every night as a joke, but as English people are cats. You have to deserve their love. It's like that. You don't fucking...
That's really well put, actually. Yeah.
Bro,
because they do not respond well when they're like, I want to see some movement. As soon as you start having that attitude of like, come on, guys, and there's a little bit of, resentment, the cats don't like that.
They fucking hate it. And I've seen.
Get closer.
I saw a show once. It was actually one of our own shows. They wanted to support. Played a song. Nobody clapped. No, not one.
Ouch.
I was, my jaw dropped. I was like, they're done. What are you doing? Nobody clapped, and they just kept playing the next song. That must have hurt.
Oh god, you got to address the elephant in the room then. But how do you?
You have to be funny then.
Yeah.
Not everyone's
turn into
funny.
a comedy show.
Not everybody's funny.
There's such a science there, isn't there, with what you do and what you say. Like, do you plan a little bit of what you're going to say in between songs so you have a little bit of an idea? I feel like you need to. Like, that's how the best shows are made. Like, if you don't and you wing it, it's probably going to be shit.
Always have a plan.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just have a really, really good joke. About a city or something that just happened, whatever. I'm a big football fan, so...
Me too. Are you going to watch the game later? United Liverpool?
Yes.
We're going to watch that, yeah.
Are you guys...
He's Liverpool. I'm United.
You're my enemy then. I'm Arsenal.
Ah.
I hope for United today, that's for sure. We visited Old Trafford 2 days ago.
No way, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How was
it was good. It was good tour. I hate United, so it is a science of how you go into a room or the stage and you have something prepared, kind of. But don't have it too prepared.
Yeah. You have to have a bit of spontaneity.
Yeah. Because man, you've seen many shows where you just they say this shit every night. There's no doubt about it.
It's good to have like if you are like super hungover or like you're ill or something. It's good to have something to fall back on
100%.
as a last resort. But it should be a last resort. I feel like I think the most important thing is just being there with the crowd. Like people paid good money, and like sometimes you can be somewhere and not actually be there.
Yeah.
I think it's important to try and connect in that moment. Be like, I'm here. Just be attentive and reactive to the situation.
We were playing a festival in Germany this summer, and we happened to. We were stalking Jacoby from Papa Roach. And we were stalking him. I really wanted to say hi because he's like one of my idols, and he stopped and I was like, "Hey guys!" And he was so positive, and he said, "I can't wait to get up on stage, man."
Really?
That's the type of guy you want.
Yeah.
Because he's up there. He really loves doing that. And all the good bands that we toured together with, and they do really well because you can see that they really, really enjoy being up there. So that's really important to remember because you can get lost in hours of traveling and being away from home. And, I have a kid, missing your kid and everything, you're not making as much money as you thought you would. There's, on tour, there's a lot of problems.
Yeah. It's stressful.
It is, but
there's always, every day there's a new problem that comes up, isn't there?
It is. There's so much going on, but you have to remember, just like we will remember, people paid 28 quid to see you tonight. Play these songs. How fucking privileged are you?
Yeah.
And you're not doing something 9 to 5. You're just doing this, and sometimes you have to remember that because it's hard.
Yeah. Gratitude is super important for getting in the right mindset, isn't it?
If you want to have longevity, at least, gratitude is very important.
Do you have like anything you do before a gig to get you in the right mindset, or?
Yeah. I do. It's a little bit touchy, but I have had these things with my voice. I'm a classic guy. I overthink, and I've been overthinking for a while, and had some anxiety with that, and worked through it. And I started meditating.
Interesting.
And meditating works for me in a way that I just close my eyes, and I just picture my son, and I picture my girlfriend. I picture a situation just before I go on stage. I just turn my back on the other guys and just go to a corner like that and just close my eyes and be there.
That's powerful.
For a minute. Just for a minute. And just open, and you can just feel it tingling in my arms. The last thing you want as a singer is adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's the worst that can happen to you because adrenaline will make you push harder. That's where I found out as a singer. If I'm fully on
And you're doing technical singing as well. It's not easy.
And these new songs, we're gonna play 3 new songs tonight. And these new songs, I'm shifting between screaming and singing all the time.
Oh God.
And then I'm like, why is it so high? Why did I put it up there?
That as a musician, that's one of the biggest problems, isn't it? Is be like, oh, that sounds sick in the studio,
100.
and you're not gonna think how it's gonna come off live all the time, are you?
No.
It's not the priority.
We get some help. We work around it. We have some backtracks that can do this and that. I mean, I wish I had Ronnie Radke's what's his name, the bassist. I wish I had him on my fucking stage. I saw a show with them with Resurrection. That guy is working for 5 people.
Yeah.
He does like some of the leads, the choirs. He's kick flipping up on stage. He's running around. He's even being his security guard at times.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And you know,
he's a unit.
Fucking hell. So I work around it. But yeah, I would say to anybody also like touring musicians and other musicians, the key is sleep and control the adrenaline. That's like that's where I figure like, once you're pumped, you can't control your voice.
Yeah, I find sometimes like when I've done performances in the past, you have a lot of physical energy. Like sometimes I'll need to just do some star jumps or like
get it out.
Just go for like a little like jog or something, just to kind of make me less shaky in a way. Like that's
100%.
Yeah, I get so nervous before going on stage. Like I get terrified.
It is nerve-wracking every single time. But if you could go in there with a lot of confidence in yourself, that's key, because a lot of singers, we do all types of crazy shit. Right now, I'm doing that straw thing. It seems to work. Where I'm blowing in a straw.
Yeah, that's cool.
That works. But like, I have Andreas from Cabal. He vapes. He has this fucking. He vapes water.
Vapes.
It's damps. He just puts them down in his lungs, like, and it works for him. And you know, I remember that time, Vocal Zone. You remember those guys?
Yeah, I remember them. They used to sponsor like bands.
Whoa! If you need the shits, just eat some Vocal Zone. Damn, bro, that shit got me running.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. So I stopped that, obviously, but a lot of people were doing that at the time. Like, yeah, that works. Like, it's not even the same tube. Singing voice and just eating voice, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's more of a mind. It's more a placebo, isn't it? Yeah,
if you can trick
this is healing me.
if you can trick your mind.
Yeah, the mind is a powerful thing. You can trick yourself quite easily.
Nobody lies more to you than your mind. It's just how it is.
That's quote of the day there.
It is.
It's so nice to meet you, man.
Thank you, brother. Likewise. Thank you for having me. I'm talking so much. I'm sorry.
No, I'm loving it. I hope you're not talking too much. I don't want your voice to get ruined for the night.
No. It's all good. Now it's totally fucked anyway.
Do you ever have to go on vocal rest and be like, that's me done for the day?
Never done. Never done that, actually.
It must be quite awkward.
It helps some people. I think I use my voice correctly. I think when I speak to you, I use my voice correctly. That means I speak from the belly.
Diaphragm, yeah.
And some people speak here, and that's a problem, because this will fuck up your voice because you're speaking with your throat. So there's a difference. But yeah, some people do that. Sucks. I know many friends who suffer on tour with that. So, but yeah, thanks for having me. It's a great honor.
It's been a pleasure. Like, it's been such a fun time, and yeah, I can't wait to see you guys later. Congratulations with Afterlove, and best of luck with the new record. I'm going to be with you guys on the journey.
Bring me back once we have the record out. We can talk more about that.
I'd love that. Yeah,
nice.
If you're ever in Brighton as well, for any chance, that's where we're based.
I love Brighton.
Brighton is sick.
It's a really pretty city. Well, I have a friend there, Tony. He used to live there. that's a useless story.
I don't know him, I'm afraid.
You don't know Tony?
I can get to know him. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll catch you in the next one.
Cheers.